So we all know kidneys, right? Kidney is very important in this world. In this world, we have a lot of organ trafficking. If you ever heard about organ trafficking, right? Black market organ. People are buying some organs, liver lah, kidney lah, from the black markets, or people are buying, or people are stealing. Even people are stealing others organ to sell to the buyer. All right. So, and kidneys are always the hot market, the hot cake. You know, kidneys are always the hot cake. Why? Because the liver has a very good regeneration functions. So even though the liver, you only have 1/3 of the liver will still grow back. The liver will still grow back to the certain size. Okay, so enough for you to continue living. But kidney, usually kidney is hardly regenerated. We cannot say kidney is totally cannot regenerate, but it's quite difficult. Okay, it's quite difficult. That's why in mainstream, when you are having kidney disorder, usually the last thing you have to do is do transplant. When you going for transplant, you see in mainstream, yes, we can do transplant, but you must have the suitable organs for you. Then you only can do transplant. It's not like you go to the markets, then you go to the supermarket, and then you go and choose which kidney that you want. You want this Nike kidney, Adidas kidney, or you want Rolex kidney. Yeah, and maybe you are rich, right? But it's not you want to buy the kidney, then you will have the kidney. All right, the stock is not ready, not always ready. If you follow the procedure, follow the queue line, you have to wait until the rest of the people in front of you already done the surgery, already get the kidney, done the surgery, done the transplant, or they can't wait, they are unable to receive the wait until the kidney come, they're already gone, then you can cut queue. Okay, so it's actually you have to follow the standard situations. You have to wait. You have to put in your name, apply for it, then wait for donor. If got people donate the kidney, then and you are in the list, then you only can get the transplant. So everything is talking about luck. You may not get the kidney for years, you know. You may not get the kidney for years, so you have to go through the dialysis for many years. And after a long-term dialysis, the kidney is some only a few of them kidney can be reversed. Kidney function can be reversed, can back to some certain functions. But most of the dialysis patients, the kidney is actually getting worse. All right, the kidney is usually getting worse. So the transplant kidney transplant become a very important life-saving surgery, and because of this, so people start thinking where to get kidney faster. So people are rich, they will buy from the black market. Okay, they will try their way to buy from the black markets. So where the kidneys from? The live kidneys usually are stolen by some bad guy, or someone they are too poor. Like in Nepal, there's a kidney valley. Okay, in Nepal there's a kidney valley, and in the kidney valley, people there are selling their kidney, one of their kidney. All right, because everyone has two kidney. If you can survive, we can survive with only one kidney. So selling one kidney is actually not that. I mean, still okay to us if we can live with only one kidney. Okay, but the only risk is, what if the only kidney also condemned? Then the problem will come. Okay. So in Nepal, there's a kidney valley. No, the people there tends to sell their own kidney. One kidney can sell up to 10 Some are selling 10,000 USD, some are selling 20,000 USD. In China, the price can up to 160,000 USD. So, when we have demand, then we will have markets. Okay, so none of us would like to go to the stage to do the transplant. All right, especially you not even know where is the kidney from. All right, so the best thing is stay with your original one. As I say, if the transplant is simply can be done. So the changing of organ is simply can be done. When the God make us, the God should make us with a zip. So anytime I want to change any organ, I just open my zip. All right, like the Hanuman, the God, the God, the one of the India God, open the heart is there, then change the heart. Okay, then open the tummy. Okay, then change the colon, change anything, change this, change that, change the liver, change the kidney. So we are born to stay with our own organs. All right, transplant is really when really you are lucky and you are. And it is necessary, and you are rich enough. You also got the ability, got the money to spend on it. Then maybe you can go for that. Even after transplant doesn't mean you are safe. Okay, after the kidney transplant, you have to go through a certain period of to work with the new kidney. So if the new kidney cannot cope with your body, the kidney will condemn as well. So you have to find a new kidney. Of course, before we do transplant, the hospital, they will give some, they will do some tests to see whether the kidney is suitable to you or not. So they found that everything is matched, then it's okay. Then you will only can receive the transplant. Okay. So kidney is very important, right? Very, very important. Way important than just a filter. Many of us, we only understand that, we only know that kidney is a filter. Way more than that. After today's class, you will understand what are the functions of your kidney and how to take care of your kidney, and what can TIENS product can benefit to you to protect your kidney. All right. So, yeah. Again, important notes. Okay, so please remember, we are not a training doctor, so we are not interfering our friends, our members are medical choice. Okay, in case you don't know, let me explain to you. This is some facts for the kidneys. In case you don't know, so kidney. Kidney is a father organs from our heart. Okay, very far. So have to go through everywhere. Then the last station is kidney. Okay, the liver in front of kidney. So whatever the liver produce, the waste from the liver. The liver is the biggest chemical factory in the body. So you see, chemical factory means they can synthesize many things, but after synthesis, they will have some waste. Some waste are very toxic, like urea, like creatinine, ammonia. Okay, and if you are taking some medications, drugs, all this after the liver do the detoxification, do the synthesis, then the waste like uric acid, also a kind of waste. Although uric acid is good to the body, but it's also a waste. We cannot have too much. Okay, so all this will transfer to two major organs, which is one is your kidney. Then through the urology, through your urine tract, through your urine to pass out, or go to your intestinal, and then come out with your poo. Okay, so kidney is the last station after the liver. whatever river produce, whatever river the waste produce water soluble, it will go to the kidney. So kidney will use urine, will filter it, will use urine to excrete the waste. Okay, this is how we maintain. This is how we do the complete detoxification to release all the toxic. Okay, to excrete all the toxic. Okay, so kidney is always have to handle all the waste, always have to handle all the toxic. That's why kidney is quite easier poisoning, right? Because every poison have to go through there, Okay, so in fact we are having a chronic kidney disease, which is a CKD. Okay, chronic kidney disease. Chronic means slowly happening. Okay, chronic kidney disease is a progressive condition that affects 10%, more than 10% of the general population worldwide, which is about 800 million, more than 800 million, 10%, 800 million of population. We have about 105 people here. So if according to the calculation, 10 of us are having this chronic kidney disease. Okay, so 10% is quite a high number. It's quite a high number. And another one is the study of a study published in the Lancet. The Lancet is a very good medical magazine. Very good, very powerful, very convincing, professional medical publisher. Okay, the Lancet. You can go online. There's a lot of articles there, but mostly these are mainstream. But also they are having some article of nutritional medicines. Okay, so the Lancet, right? It was estimated that AKI means acute kidney injury. Acute kidney injury affects around 13.3 million people globally each year. What is acute? Acute, which means the kidney suddenly get inflammations. The kidney suddenly get failure. Mostly are virus infection. Mostly are autoimmune attack. Okay, so this is AKI, and around 4.35 million people worldwide currently receiving treatment with dialysis or a kidney transplant, and yet this number may only represent 10% of people who actually need treatment to life. I would not use the word of life. We are not people who are doing dialysis or who are undergoing a kidney transplant. They are not living. To me, they are surviving. They are only trying to do something to survive. You see, doing a dialysis, if you're under a dialysis treatment, is the dialysis treatment actually reverse your kidney functions? No. No, you just buy time to me. Okay, if you're undergoing a dialysis, you are buying time. We are buying time. All right, we are buying time for us to survive longer, not to live longer. How to live? If you undergo a dialysis, one thing you cannot do is traveling. You cannot travel far unless you bring your own machine, own dialysis machine to Europe, to China, to here and there. Okay. Usually people have to do 3 times in a week for dialysis. Every time take about 4 hours. So you have to do 3 times dialysis. And how can you travel? The less you have to do also 2 times, right? You cannot travel far. If you travel far, if your blood get dirty, the blood get toxic, then you are unable, you have no place to wash, to purify the blood. And the kidney is not functioning. You have no place to purify. You have no machine, nothing to do the purifications. You will die somewhere else, right? On the way, on the road. Okay. So people who are having dialysis, it's not living, it's just surviving. Okay. So we health coach, we want to live. We want to live. We want a wonderful life. We want to live healthier. So we are not only ones to survive. Okay, so All right. And more information. This is the kidney. This is a kidney. All right. Some people still don't know where is the kidney. Kidney actually is on top at the backbone, about at the middle part of your waist. Okay, not the lower waist, upper a bit. Okay, upper a bit. So exactly what you see is over here. Okay, and the kidney is the same size of the mouse only. So I'm holding the mouse over here. Okay, and this is my kidney size. Cannot be too big. If too big, which is the kidney is swollen, so is something happening inside. Maybe it's having some inflammation, or maybe it's having serious kidney stone inside. So the stone forming inside and then making the kidney become bigger. Or kidney may also shrinking. Okay, a shrinking kidney, usually a kidney failure. Okay, depends on what stage that you are. If you are at stage 5, the kidney failure will be the kidney will shrink to very smaller, dry and shrinking. Okay, so this is your kidney. The size is like that only. No bigger than a standard mouse or computer mouse. So I put my mouse is a standard one. Okay, not the big one. So 2 bean-shaped organs in the renal system. They inhale the body pathways as urine. They also help filter blood before sending it back to the heart. Okay, so it's basically a filtering. The main job is to do filter. Every day have to do filtering. So every minute have to filter 120 ml of blood. 120 ml of blood. Okay, so if you are having lesser filtering system, then the kidney may be declared as a kidney failure. Okay, then so you have an average nephron. All right, nephron is the one to do the filtering. Nephron is the one to do the filtering. You have an average nephron number is approximately to 1 million per kidney. So two kidney, you have about 2 million nephrons for the filtering, right? 2 million, yeah, more than enough actually. Then the kidney functions are way more than filtering. Okay, if you think your kidney is only used for filtering, then this is only the basic. This is only the surface. Actually, your kidney is very important to control some other issue, even though your high blood pressure may also link to the kidney. Okay, so the kidney perform many crucial functions. See, take a look of the left picture. The left picture, you can see there is a in and out, right? Unfiltered bloods will go through the arterial. Okay, and then go inside. Then after filtering, then everything filter, and then they come out the purified blood, which is the filtered blood. Then then go out from the vein. All right, so arterial and vein. Go out for the blue one. The blue one is vein. All right, and the rest, the waste will be followed by some water will be absorbed by the kidney and then convert to become the urine. So the toxic, the waste or everything we don't want, we will travel with the urine and then exit to the bladder and then go out from your urine tract. This is what you pee. Okay, so this is so you are actually having a very good, very natural, very powerful, and very good filtering system in your body. But we are still not taking care of them. We are still torture them. We are still giving this stress, giving oxidative stress to them. All right, we are still not giving enough oxygen to them. So lately, the kidney will become the first damaged organs, especially to those having cardiovascular disease, to those are having this hypertension and this diabetes. Okay, why? mainly because of the capillaries. Kidney itself, we have a lot of small of these capillaries, which is a small vessel, blood vessel, small blood micro blood vessel. If you are having some blockage on the artery, do you think the small vessel, the micro vessel, cannot be blocked? The small vessel will also be blocked. Okay, if you are having high blood pressure, if you are having hyperlipidemia, high cholesterol, high triglyceride, all these are actually narrow down your blood vessel, regardless it's a big vessel or the small vessel or the micro vessel. So when your micro vessel becomes smaller, means the oxygen cannot go through. The red blood cell cannot send the oxygen to the deep inside. So the deep inside cells will start to damage, will start to have some problems. So the kidney is the farthest organ to your heart. So the heart pump up the blood, send all the way to the organ. So the kidney is the last one to receive. So everyone already taken the oxygen, and then when the blood reach the kidney, there's no more choices, no more the oxygen is not sufficient to them. So usually you will see, the people with cardiovascular disease, with hypertension, the kidney and the eyes is always the first damaged organ, because these two organs are having a lot of micro vessel, which we call capillaries. So, and you can see the center pictures. When this is the nephron, and the nephron inside got this glomerulus. Okay, and this mainly for your information only. You don't have to remember that. All right, don't have to remember. But if you have interest to learn more, you can remember, not a problem. Okay. So your artery, the blood came in, then this glomerulus will start to do something, filtering, and then start to do some to break something out, like the sodium, calcium. Okay, sodium, calcium, everything will go through from this duct, this yellow duct, and then the filter bloods. Okay, the filter bloods will go out, and then goes to the renal vein. So this tubule, this is the tubule, we call it the tubule, DCT. Okay, this is a tubule, and when the urine is coming out, the urine is contained with the minerals, that excessive minerals that the body think is not necessary. So, okay, so we will start to dump out. We will start to dump out from here. So like sodium, okay, like sodium, okay, and like this calcium. All right, we will start to dump out. But sodium and calcium, actually the body will reabsorb. Some nutrients they will reabsorb. Body will reabsorb in the kidney. So this is the way. This pathway is for reabsorption. This pathway is for reabsorption. So when the body needs to recycle, to reabsorb the sodium, to make you having a higher blood pressure, then here you will start to absorb more sodium. Okay, when the body thinks that I need to reabsorb back more calciums, so the calcium will be reabsorbed over here as well. Okay, so this is actually mainly for reabsorptions. Okay, mainly for reabsorptions. So the kidney making urine, of course, everybody pee. So the kidney's major functions are making urine. All right, and also balance the minerals. As I say, if we have too much sodium, we will dump it out. If we have not enough sodium, then the body will reabsorb the sodium in this tubule. Okay, in this CDT tubule. So doing some balancing. If we need more calcium, we need to reabsorb back calcium. The kidney will reabsorb back calcium over here as well. Okay, and the kidney also control your blood pressure. People start having question why how can the kidney is controlling my blood pressure. For people usually for a low blood pressure, kidney is very important to raise your blood pressure. Okay, kidney will dump out excessive sodium for you to lower down your blood pressure. Okay, and kidney will also do something. Okay, not only absorb back the sodium, and also with some others way to make you have a better blood pressure, which is a higher blood pressure. So with people with low blood pressure, the kidney is very important. Kidney is very important to low blood pressure. So how to control blood pressure, next slide I will talk about that. And your kidney is helping you to make these red blood cells. Okay, why? When the blood transfer all the way goes to the kidney, the kidney found that I have not received enough oxygen. So to kidney is they will think that you are having less red blood cell. The only thing they can do is request for more red blood cells to deliver the oxygen. So in order to request more red blood cell, they will produce one, we call it erythropoietin. Okay, erythropoietin, and this thing is this thing will all the way travel to our bone marrow. Then the bone marrow will make more red blood cells. Okay, so this is a way. So the kidney is actually signaling to the bone marrow, tell the bone marrow, please make more red blood cells. So if you're having long-term low blood pressure, long-term anemia, you may have to take care of your kidney as well. You may have to observe of your kidney as well, because the kidney is supposed to signal the bone marrow to make more red blood cells, to carry more oxygen to the kidney. But if you are in a long-term hypoxia, if you are in a long-term low blood pressure, okay, which means the body is having a long-term lack of oxygen, then the kidney may be already starting to have some dysfunction, which is the signaling to the bone marrow function is not that good. So this is one of the kidney disorder as well. So the kidney is important to signal the bone marrow, to produce more red blood cells. All right. So if you are having this kidney disorder, you will also have anemia. Okay. And the kidney keep your bones strong. How the kidney keep your bones strong? The vitamin D. We all know that in order to form a bone, we need calcium, right? We need calcium, we need magnesium, and then we need this calcium, magnesium, we need vitamin D3. Okay, we need vitamin D3. Why we need vitamin D3? Vitamin D3 is helping us to absorb the calcium from our colon. And vitamin D3 is actually can be produced by our body by using cholesterol. So cholesterol is very important. That's why last few modules we were talking about cholesterol, and I have mentioned about that. Do not blindly reduce your cholesterol until a very low level, which is actually not good for ourselves. Because cholesterol, besides making use of cholesterol to build our cells membrane, we are also using cholesterol to convert to become vitamin D3. All right. So under the skin, when the sunlight, the UV touch the skin, touch your skin, so the cholesterol under the skin will start to convert to become the vitamin D. But this vitamin D will all the way transfer to the liver. The liver will do a synthesis again and then send to the kidney. So from the liver to the kidney, the vitamin D is still not functioning, still not activate form. Okay, so the kidney will activate the vitamin D3. So your liver do the conversion, become a useful vitamin D, then will become a useful vitamin D3, but it's still unlocked, unactivate. We need to send the vitamin D3 to the kidney. The kidney will do the activations. Kidney will do the activation. So if you're having kidney disorder, you're having kidney failure, you may experience of what? You may experience of low vitamin D3 as well, low serum vitamin D3. So if you're having low serum vitamin D3, you may have osteoporosis, risk of osteoporosis, and you may also have risk of immune disorder, because vitamin D3 is the immune system, the commander of your immune system. So people with autoimmune attack, usually they are having low vitamin D3. Okay, and another way to keep your bones strong is the kidney will reabsorb the calciums when sometimes you have to dump the calcium. Sometimes you have to dump the calciums, right? Like you are having too acidic body. The body will extract the calcium from the bones and then release into the bloodstream to try to neutralize the acidic body. And all the calcium will also travel around to the kidney. So either they go out or either they be reabsorbed. So if in long term the calcium was extract from your bone and then also excrete from your urine, then you will also having this osteoporosis problem as well. So the reabsorption of calcium is very important here, over here. So, and the reabsorption, the reabsorption functions, whether good or not, also depends on your kidney functions. So if your kidney is the disorder, you may have this bone problem as well. Okay, and help to keep the acid and base balance in your body. So when we are having acidic body, like uric acid, we have too much, then the body the kidney will open the gate to let the acid to go out. Okay, to let the acid to go out. If you are having too much sugar and the sugar cannot be converted to triglyceride anymore, so making your bloodstream, your serums is very sticky, very too sweet, too much sugar, then the kidney will also open up and then to dump the sugar as well. So kidney, it will help us to balance up our body at the acidic level. So it makes that the uric acid also markers that we use for kidney patients reference. Okay, so if people are having high uric acid, usually there's only two possibilities. One is they are building too much of uric acid. Another thing is maybe they are unable to dump the uric acid. If they are unable to dump the uric acid, which is the kidney problem. If they are making too much of uric acid, then which is the liver problem. So only these two will have problem. Okay, or maybe they are taking too much high purine food, too much animal proteins, too much fructose, too much sugar, and all these are making uric acid. Okay, so you see, kidneys are so important, even though your blood pressure also related to the kidney. So how the kidney maintain the blood pressure? This one a bit technical. Okay, don't have to remember. You have to know that only. Don't have to remember. RAAS, renin-angiotensin aldosterone system. This one is actually involving in many parts of our organs. Okay, so when you are having low blood pressure. Okay, we are talking about low blood pressure only, huh? Low blood pressure. Okay, so when you're having low blood pressure, the liver will constantly will make the hormone, which is the angiotensinogen. Okay, angiotensinogen, and angiotensinogen is a useless form, nothing to do. Then the kidney will release the renin. The renin will be released by the kidney. This is kind of hormone. then the hormone will convert the angiotensin to become angiotensin 1. Angiotensin 1 is very less effect. Okay, it will not make your blood pressure become. It will not make your blood pressure become high blood pressure. It will not make your blood pressure blood vessel become stiffness. But angiotensin 2 is the one to making your blood vessel become stiffness, become constrained. Okay, become constrained. When we are having low blood pressure, we need a narrower. We need a narrower blood vessel, okay, to make more pressure, to give us more blood pressure in order to make the blood move to the whole organ, to the body. Okay, so the angiotensin 2 have to do something. Okay, and the lung will produce the ACE to convert, which is the angiotensin converting enzyme, to convert angiotensin 1 to become angiotensin 2. So angiotensin 1 is nothing to do with the very light effect on making you high blood pressure, but angiotensin 2 is making you having this high blood pressure. So angiotensin 2, it will make your blood vessel become narrower, and at the same time, angiotensin 2 will send signal to this aldosterone. So aldosterone you will raise the aldosterone, then the aldosterone will signal to the kidney to reabsorb more sodium. Okay, to reabsorb more sodium. All right, because I need power. As I remember the cortisol story, when we are having fight or flight situations, we need power. We need power, which means we need a narrower blood vessel. We need more blood sugar. We need to fight or flight. Okay, so the angiotensin 2 will signal to the adrenal. Your adrenal will release the aldosterone. The aldosterone will make the kidney reabsorb more sodium, which is to make the blood vessel more narrow, more constrained. Okay, more stiffness. And at the same time, the angiotensin 2 will also tell the pituitary and hypothalamus, which is right over here, inside here, over here. Okay, over here. Okay, you have a very small organ over here, small gland inside here. We call it pituitary, and on top of pituitary, which is the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus, it will signal to them. Then the hypothalamus will send the signal to you, to your body, telling make you having more thirsty and make you to drink more water. And with thirsty and drink more water, it is actually making you having more fruit, more water in the body. So more water in your bloodstream, which means you're having more pressure, more blood pressure. Okay. And another thing is the angiotensin 2 will also signal to this pituitary, okay, to secrete more ADH. What is ADH? Antidiuretic hormone, okay, which is to prevent you to go to pee. You can hold the urine longer than normal. Okay, so the ADH rise, you can hold longer urine. So with holding longer urine, you will have longer water, you have more water retention, which is to make you having high blood pressure. So to a low blood pressure people, this is good. To a low blood pressure people, this is good because the body will do this kind of adjustment, will do this kind of actions, okay, to help you to raise the high blood pressure, to raise the blood pressure become normal. But what if you are high blood pressure? If you are already high blood pressure, you're already having trouble, having problems. Okay, you're having disorder, and you are still producing a lot of raining, still producing a lot of these are angiotensin, okay, angiotensin 2. Then you will make you having more problems of this high blood pressure. So you are having high blood pressure, more high blood pressure, more high blood pressure, more high blood pressure. Okay, so kidney very important. Very important. because without the renin, the angiotensinogen will not be converted to angiotensin 1, and the rest of the function will not be happen. Okay. All right. So this is a common diseases of chronic this kidney disease. First, of course, we have chronic kidney diseases. Chronic kidney disease take years to form. Every one of you, as I say, 10% of us, now we have 11. Just now we only have 10.5. Now we have 110 people. So we have 11 people here. In average, we have 11 people here having chronic kidney disease, and you may not know. Why? Because during the first, second stage, before you entering the third stage or fourth stage, you have not much feeling on that. Everything happening chronically, you will think, nothing, maybe I'm too tired, or maybe I'm eating too much junk food, or this or that, or maybe I just this and that. Okay, so we are easily to give excuse for ourselves to miss out the signal. Okay, so the chronic disease, chronic disorder always happen until end of the very end stage. Okay, so chronic kidney disease mainly because of our behavior, our eating, our dietary, our lifestyle. Okay, mainly because of it, we didn't give them a very good environment, so didn't give the kidney sufficient oxygen, didn't give the kidney sufficient nutrients, and we are always giving a lot of work to kidneys. So the kidney start develop, slowly is getting injury, getting inflammation. So we develop the chronic kidney disease. So then our filtering rate will go getting lower and lower and lower. So we are entering into this CKD1, CKD2, CKD3, CKD4, CKD5. Okay, so chronic kidney diseases are the common kidney disease. Another one is acute kidney injury. This is usually talking about the virus infections, acute inflammations, virus infections, or toxic poisoning. Okay, toxic poisoning. Toxic poisoning also will cause the acute kidney injury and autoimmune attack. People with lupus, SLE, okay, people with SLE, you will heard them always hear, today the liver is inflammation, tomorrow the liver is inflammation. The autoimmune will always attack a few organs in the body, so attack here and there, attack here and there. Then when the liver markers is going down, the kidney markers will go up. Okay, so all these are acute kidney injury. Some are maybe hit by some external power like car crash, okay, falling down to the floor also may hurt the kidney as well, right? And also another one is a very common one, which you can see the kidney stones. Kidney stone, there's a picture here, kidney stone picture. Wow, this is so serious. This is so serious. Kidney, you open up, cut out the kidney, then you saw the stones there. Okay, so kidney stone, majority are calcification stone, calcified stone. Okay, calcified stone, and some are urine acid stone. Okay, so majority are these two type of stone in kidney we can found. It can be found. Okay, so kidney stone also one of the problems, and kidney stone also one of the problem of is a disease and also a trigger point of chronic kidney disease, CKD. Why? Because when we are having small stone, a less stone in the kidney, we will never know. We will not feel anything. We will not feel anything, any difference. Okay, and this small stone is actually starting to create the chronic kidney disease, CKD, making our kidney functions having lesser function day by day. So kidney stone is a disease, also a symptom, also a trigger points to CKD. All right, and UTI, urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection also related to this kidney disease. When you are having urinary tract infections, please remember the kidney connect to this urine tract, to the whole urinary system is connecting. Okay, whatever came out, whatever virus came out from your urinary tract, it will slowly go to the kidney as well. It will slowly go to the kidney as well. So if you're having serious urinary tract infections, it may damage your kidney as well. It may harm to your kidney as well. So this one you have to be careful, right? Polycystic kidney disease, just like the first the blue background picture. This is a polycystic kidney disease. The kidney has a lot of cysts, a lot of cysts, and this is also kind of a very serious kidney disorder. Okay, and we have this glomerular nephritis. Usually we call it nephritis. Okay, nephritis, which is the nephron. The nephron there is having inflammation. Okay, the nephron is having inflammation, and people are having this nephritis. Nephritis, there is idiopathic nephritis, chronic nephritis, and acute nephritis. Recently, I have received one blood test, which is the mainstream don't know what is the problem. Only prescribe the drugs to her, and also when I saw the drug, I found that it's nothing related to the symptoms. So after read through the whole blood test, I found that she is actually in this nephritis. People with acute nephritis, okay, you will find a lot of proteins and a lot of bloods in urine. Okay, so this is one of the. Of course, we have other we have to cross check others markers, but these two is a very obvious markers to prove them they are having higher chance of this nephritis. Okay, so the nephritis, if you are not treating the nephritis, then it will slowly become the kidney failure. It will become your kidney failure. Okay, because the filtering system are going through your glomerulus. Okay, you are going through your glomerulus, and your glomerulus is inside of your nephron. All right, then the glomerulus, we have one blood marker is actually testing the glomerulus function, which is the estimate glomerulus filtering rate, EGFR. If you go to blood test, you can find this one. Okay, so the EGFR will test. If the EGFR is lower than 90, you are at second stage of CKD, of this CKD2. If your EGFR is been between 30 to 59, you are stage 3. If you are 15 to 29, you are stage 4. If you are lower than 15, you are stage 5. A funny thing is, if you are more than 90, you still consider as stage 1. Still consider as stage 1. Actually, you have to be more than 100 and above. Okay, more than 100 and above. And nephrotic syndrome, which is also kind of kidney disease. And what are the cause our kidney disorder? First, hypertension, cardiovascular. As I explained before, hypertension is really having a problem, creating the problems to our kidneys. So people, if you would like to take care of your kidney, please start from your blood pressure. Regulate your blood pressure will help to protect your kidney. This is a very important thing. Okay, regulate your blood pressure, but by regulating your blood pressure, not by taking the lower blood pressure drugs, please. You can lower the blood pressure, but you cannot remove the obstruction in your bloodstream. So you just remove the symptom, the cholesterol, the blood clot, the narrower still there, right? Everything is still there. The inflammation is still there. You are only removing the symptom. You're only taking the lower blood pressure drugs, making your blood getting thinner, something like that, or temporarily soften your blood vessels. So after the medication, when the medication the function gone, you have to take the pill again. That's why you have to take the drugs long term. Every day you have to take the hypertension drugs. If you are not taking the hypertension drug, then you will feel the uncomfortable. Okay, so to lower the hypertension, the best way is still start from your dietary and from your your lifestyle. Okay, and of course, hyperglycemia, diabetes patients are usually also having the kidney problem as well. Kidney damage will be start from diabetes. We're also having this kidney damage. So it's the same thing. So please don't be a diabetic. Okay, control your sugar intake. Maintain a good metabolic of the sugar. Hyperuricemia also. Hyperuricemia, uric acid, hyperuricemia, which is you have too much uric acid in the body. So if you have hyperuricemia, uric acid will form the stone. You are having highest chance to form the uric acid stone in your kidney. And the stone, when the stone forming, then you will have problems. When you have problem, you are entering into the CKD. All right. Autoimmune attack, as I say, people are having system nephritis. Even nephritis also chronic nephritis also a kind of autoimmune attack. Okay, what you can put it like that. Whatever you cannot find the real reason, you can blame autoimmune. Whatever you cannot find the real reason, the real cause, you can put the blame on autoimmune. So autoimmune is very good for us to blame. And in fact, autoimmune is causing a lot of problem. So people with autoimmune attack like SLE, this SLE with this nephritis, okay, and these are also causing the kidney disorder. And long-term medication, of course, we all know taking too much drugs, it will harmful to the kidney. This is an untold myth. Everybody knew that. And if you're having nutrients imbalance, as I say, you are taking too much of sugar, too much of animal proteins, and you are taking less nutrients, taking less minerals. All right. So then you are having this nutrients imbalance. You are taking too much of omega-6. Then you are having nutrients imbalance. Then you are making the troubles to all the organs, not only the kidney, all the organs. And you are putting the oxidative stress, like you are drinking alcohol, you are smoking, okay, or you stay up late, so all these are oxidative stress. Some are causing by virus infections. Some are causing by virus infection. You see, the kidney is handling a lot of waste. So virus also kind of the waste. All right. So when we are having virus infection and somebody is having this celiac disease, which is the leaky gut. The pathogen is going into the body from the wall of the intestinal, wall, because the intestinal wall is not that secure enough. So the pathogens, the virus are going through there. So if the intestinal is the leaking part is very close to the kidney, then of course the kidney will get infections. Okay, so virus infection, and people are having appendix burst inside the body, and this is life-threatening. So the virus from the appendix will also infect the several the surrounding organs, including your kidney. All right, so virus infections and heavy metal poisoning. People are working with heavy metal environment, like doing welding. They are doing welding job, or they are working in the chemical chemical factories. Okay, so all these are having heavy metal poisoning, and heavy metal will travel into the body, either stay at your brain, stay at your liver, or stay at your kidney. So heavy metal poisoning will also harmful to the kidney. And maybe you are having some genetic issue. All right, if your parents are having low eGFR at young age, then you may have low eGFR issue. You may have this CKD, easier to develop CKD as well. Okay, but as I told that genetic issue is not not really can happen. Okay, doesn't mean you have genetic issue then you will get the disease. Not really. Okay, if you take care well, the genetic issue will not happen. You will not trigger the genetic issue, right? And other diseases of birth defect. People are born with the birth defects of the kidney functions disorder. Okay, this one cannot say anything. And some are having this other disease like HIV, the AIDS, like AIDS. This is also will harm to the kidneys. Okay, so in the world, we have World Kidney Days every second Thursday of March. All right, every second Thursday of March since 2008. So this World Kidney Days mainly is an awareness day to make us aware that our kidneys are very important. All right, don't sell your kidney and don't buy the kidney, please. Okay, especially don't buy from the black markets. When we ask for the kidney from the black markets, meaning someone is gonna lose his or her kidney. Okay, so take care of your own kidney. To be fair, don't take others' kidney. All right. So this is all the jewelry. This is all the jewelry can be found in your kidney. All right. We have opal here. We have this crystal. We have what we have again. We have sapphire. We have jade. All these are the jewelry made by the body. Okay, and all these are found from the kidney. So kidney stone can be many forms, many colors. Depends on what you eat. Okay, and depends of the ingredients of the kidney stone. Okay, no matter what is it, none of the kidney stone is good to your body. All right, so please prevent of the kidney stone. So this is the staging of the kidney failure. All right, the only thing what we are worrying is the kidney failure. Okay, when you're having CKD, it doesn't mean you are having kidney failure. You still got chance. You still got time. You still got 20 years, 30 years time to reverse the CKD, to bring back the functions of your kidney, Okay, but if we are not really aware, then we will go through stage by stage. As I say, 90 or higher, you are still stage 1. We should be 100 and over. 100, 120, something like that. Okay, should be 100 and over. Okay, if you are 90 or higher, you are still considered as stage 1. But forget about that. If you are 90 or higher, we treat you as a good kidney. But if you are 60 to 89, then you are mild kidney damage. Okay, mild kidney damage, which is stage 2, and we have stage 3A, stage 3B. All right, but usually we don't make it too complicated. So for stage 3, 30 to 60, 30 to 59. 30 to 59. Okay, 30 to 59, mild to moderate kidney damage, and stage 4 will be 15 to 29. So 15 to 29, which is severe kidney damage, and if we are entering lower than 30. Doctor mainstream will start to give you suggestions, give you some opinions. Maybe you have to try. You have to get prepared for dialysis or kidney transplant. Okay, and if you are stage 5, which means you are lesser than 15, this is the most severe kidney damage. Okay, and the kidney are close, very close to shutting down. Then if the kidney is shutting down, which means totally out of function, then you keep or don't keep the kidney is useless. Is not an issue anymore. Okay, because you already have to go through dialysis. You don't have to wait until zero, until the eGFR result 0, then only go to dialysis. Too late. Okay, too late. I have a friend 3 years ago at 2020 December, the day right after my birthday. Okay, he is having a chronic kidney disease, and he never go to 𝗪𝗍, he never go to doctor, he never do something to reverse. He just simply go to pharmacies, go to buy some medications, then mainly for painkiller. For painkiller. So on my birthday, he sent me a message. He sent me a message as a happy birthday, and then I reply him that thank you, and say find a day we come up. Let's come out because long time no see. Let's come out to have a cup of tea. Then he didn't reply. Then second day I received the bad news is he died by this kidney failure, completely failure. Die at home. Okay, die at home. And so see, kidney failure is not only happening at old age. People young age like us, that time he was only 44, 45. Okay, 44, 45. So 44, 45 people are also can have this kind of problem. And at the end stage, it's actually life-threatening because the blood cannot be purified. The toxin will remain in the body. You will get coma. You will get coma. And then once you get coma, you will simply just die by hypoxia, no oxygen. All right, so take care of your kidney. It's very valuable, 160K USD per kidney. So this is some data showing that the dialysis treatment in Malaysia, see, every year is increasing. Every year is increasing. And every year somebody is not following. You see, in 2019, 16,000 people is approved for the dialysis treatment. In 2020, the remain treatment people only have 13,600. Where's the rest? Where are the 2,050? Are they recover? Hell no, they are not recover. Mostly they gone. Mostly they have passed away. Okay, so you see, doing dialysis is only make you survive longer, not make you living. You are not living with dialysis. You are surviving with dialysis. Okay, so please take care of kidney. Don't go to the very end stage. And this is also the expenditure. All right, 67 million USD in year 2022, year 2020, Malaysia only. The rest of the country, I don't know. Probably higher than Malaysia. Okay. If you have money, you can go to transplant. And this is a very funny. I found online. You can go to the link. I have the link at the bottom there. If you really would like to know the cost of kidney transplant, all right, you can log into this website. And I think this is an India website. Okay, it's telling that if you are from India and you choose the kidney transplant location, so I choose Singapore. Why I choose Singapore? Because Singapore is having the most advanced medical system. So I choose Singapore. See, if I really need to do kidney transplant, definitely I will look for a very reliable location, reliable hospital. Right, and definitely I won't go to South Africa. I won't go to this Zimbabwe, something like that, to do the kidney transplant. So I choose Singapore. This is the most reliable medical system in the world. And how much is this gas? No need to guess. You can see that the treatment cost is 75,000 USD. 75,000 USD with the kidney. With the kidney must be donated by someone, or you bring your own kidney. You bring someone to donate to you. All right. So this is 75,000. Okay, and plus the other costs like you're traveling, a hotel, only normal hotel, and the food's also normal food, visa, and then transportation for 2 people and 38 days. Okay, and the return air ticket is not even taking the business class. You have to take the economy class, and total cost is 84,145 USD. So this is the cost. If you're really interesting, if you're really thinking to do the transplant, you can go log into this website, and there's a server. There are several locations you can choose. Okay, I only choose Singapore. Funny, huh? So what is the signs of kidney failure? When you are having kidney failure, what is the sign? What are the signs? You may have this tiredness, which is fatigue. You are feeling tired because of you are having too much toxin in the body, and you're starting to have nausea and vomiting. Similar symptom like liver disorder, liver cancer end stage, and you are having confusions of trouble concentrating, mainly also because of the toxins and toxins mainly. Okay, and you are starting having the swelling, which is edema. So swelling is showing that your kidney are unable to release the water. The water is retained in the body, so making you having swelling, making you having edema. There is another edema, which is we call it cardiogenic edema. If you are having cardiogenic edema, which means the edema is not caused by the kidney failure, it's caused by the heart failure. Okay, when you're having heart failure, the blood supposedly to go through pump out from your heart, but it cannot pump out. It will retain in before the heart. So before the heart, the food before the heart, the blood before the heart will is mainly surrounding your lung. So the fluid will leak into the lung. Okay, the fluid will leak into the lung. May slowly you will accumulate the fluid in the lung. Then starting you have inflammations. You have something like COVID-19. You have inflammations. You have coughing, short breath, and slowly you will get this difficult breath. Then you just die by out of oxygens. Okay. So the one is you must know how to differentiate these two type of edema, And okay, when you are having poor appetite, okay, and you taste the food like metallic, you are having too much toxin in the body, too much of this minerals in the body, and you are feeling cramps. Okay, cramp mainly the muscle spasms. These are because of the mineral imbalance in the body. Okay, so you have muscle cramps. The calcium released too much. The phosphate is not releasing. Okay, the magnesium is releasing too much, and so it will make you have some nerve disorder. So muscle will cramp nerve. You will have this nerve cramp all these things. Okay, and you may also pee more or pee more often. Always go to a toilet. Always want to pee. Okay, you cannot hold the urine anymore. And another thing is you are having this dry or itchy skin. Okay, which is maybe the toxic causing the allergic. The toxic causing the allergy. Okay, so this is the symptoms. All right. Actually, we found that many problems, many disease symptoms are quite similar to this. Okay. The only thing we have to do is, if you want to ensure that you are having, whether you're having a kidney disorder or not, the best is we go to some scientific observations. So you can go to blood test. For the blood test, please, this few items you have to look into it. eGFR, which is the filtering rate, the kidney filtering rate. Okay, if you're having low eGFR, which means you are having low filtering rate, then we also indicating the kidney is in trouble. Okay, and if you're having high urea, urea is the amino acid. After making use of the amino acids, the last thing left, the waste. This waste is which is this ammonia. Okay, the body have to convert put the ammonia into the urine. Okay, so the liver will convert the ammonia into urea and then go out from your body with the urine. So urea. So if your body is having high urea, which means the kidney functions on excreting urea is not that good anymore. Okay, so this is also indicating the kidney may be in failure. Creatinine. What is creatinine? Creatinine is but the body, when the muscle tear off or the new cells generations, then we will create a lot of creatinine. Like professional athletes, they are having a lot of creatinine in the body. They're having a lot of creatinine in the body. For normal like us, we are not supposed to have high creatinine. So if we're having high creatinine than normal, out of the range, then also indicating the kidney is not able to excrete to release the creatinine. Okay, so the creatinine and urea will retain in the body. These two are the toxic to harm to us. And of course, when you do blood test, usually you will have a urine test. With the urine test, you look into the urine, whether you have a urine protein or not. Okay, you have this protein urea or not, and then you have this urine bloods or not. Okay, if you are finding urine protein, you see, protein should not happen. You should not see protein. You should not find protein in your urine, because proteins shall be reabsorbed, shall be made use by the body. Okay, so protein should not be released. But if the protein has been released too much, there's a range. Okay, too much, and it been traced in your urine, then it is indicating your liver function also disorder. Okay, the liver function also disorder. And you are having blood. If you're having bloods, maybe you are having urinary tract infections. Maybe you're having bladder infection, bladder inflammation. Okay, or maybe you are having kidney problems. So if the blood is found in your urine, then maybe from the kidney to the duct and to the bladder until the urine tract this whole system may have problem. Or one more thing, maybe also when you do the blood test, when you do the urine test, you are somewhere around the menstrual period. Okay, so the blood may also leak into the urine as well. So urine blood, you have to cross check with other markers. The rest you can go for ultrasound scan if you really think you have these kidney problems. You can go for ultrasound scan. You can go for CT scan. Okay, but to me is for normal people, blood test every year, do one-time blood test, or every half year do one-time blood test to observe your body is good enough. So how to protect your kidneys? First, the refined carbs you have to avoid. Okay, refined carbs always the bad things, and all the inflammatory food like omega-6 lah, the deep fried foods lah, grilled foods lah, and animal proteins. All these drugs, try to avoid. Heavy metal poisoning, try to avoid. Okay, so you have to use some good quality cookware. All right, people tend to use some low quality cookware. So low quality cookware may contain some heavy metal like lead, like aluminium. Okay, so these are heavy metal, and after you cooking, the heavy metal may goes into the food, so you will intake the heavy metal with the food together. And next will be the animal protein, of course. Animal protein also always the problem. And you're having this avoid this avoid high fructose, avoid alcohol drinks, okay, and avoid this high sodium intake, which is salt. Don't take too salty food. Avoid the high potassium intake, like banana actually having high potassium, So if you are okay, if your body is okay, you can take bananas, no problem. But if you are having some kidney problem, you are starting to have this kidney disorder, then you have to control the banana intake. Avocado as well. Avocado also high potassium, and also the high phosphorus intake. High phosphorus intake, which is some foods, some greens colors, vegetable also having high phosphate. So when you are having too much phosphate is very good to the body as well. But too much phosphate, it will extract the calcium from our bone, dump into our bloodstream. So we cannot have excessive. All right. And the last thing is, do not blindly large amount taking this calcium. Okay, so if you want to take calcium, make sure you are taking calcium with vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. Okay, vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. These two are quite important. Okay, so for the products that to help us, so this is the last few part. What are the products that can help us to overcome to take care of our kidneys? The first thing I would like to introduce to you our cordyceps. All right, cordyceps is very crucial to the kidney. All right, so these are the studies. Actually, I have a lot of studies, but I only list down some over here because most of them are mostly talking about the same. So cordyceps is a precious Chinese herb with a medical history of hundreds of years. So first mention is from this 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏𝗍𝗪. There's an old ancient medical book. Okay, old ancient medical book written by this Wang Ang. Okay, so you can tracing back to 1694 AD. 1694 AD, a few hundred years ago. So cordyceps is widely used in the clinic, especially for nourishing the kidney and tonifying the lung. Okay, so and a few hundred years ago, people already know to use cordyceps to protect the lung and protect the kidney. So secondly, cordyceps can tonify the lung and the kidney. Several Chinese patent medicines produced from cordyceps are often used to treat DKD. DKD is diabetic kidney disease. Okay, DKD, diabetic kidney disease, and achieve considerable efficacy. So you see, once again, we prove that cordyceps is good to the kidney as well. So another one is 22 studies that involve 1,746 participants, and all these people with chronic kidney disease, and they are not receiving dialysis. So the cordyceps preparations were found to significantly decrease the serum creatinine. Right, the serum creatinine. When we are having high creatinine, which means our kidney is in low functions, is having disorder, is having failure. So significantly decrease the serum creatinine means we improve, cordyceps is improving the kidney functions. And also increase the creatinine clearance. Okay, increase the creatinine, dump out the creatinine. This can be found in the urine test. And also reduce 24 hours protein urea, which means in 24 hours, the protein urea, the protein in the urine is getting lesser. So this is very convincing. Cordyceps must be taken if you want to protect your kidney or you are having kidney problems. This is a must, cordyceps. And studies show after 3 months treatment, cordyceps reduce the level of urinary protein, red urea, but this BUN is actually urea, and creatinine is it. They are telling the same thing. So cordyceps raising the kidney functions, decrease the serum creatinine, increase the creatinine clearance, and reduce the protein in the urine in 24 hours time. So very powerful Chinese herb. So we all the country we have cordyceps. Please make good use of the cordyceps. Take cordyceps daily if you are having if you are aging and you are having this kidney disorder. Second, okay, this is a chart also I found from the one of the study. Oh, I forgot to put the link. So this is the diagram that I found from one of the study, one of the paper. Okay, so basically, cordyceps will do everything to protect your kidney. That's it. Okay, anti-inflammations. Okay, and then to prevent the ROS, to prevent the free radical attack, and then to prevent the renal fibrosis, which means the renal hardening. Okay, and then to prevent the apoptosis, which is the cells, the death of the cells. All right, so many things. Okay, to prevent inflammations. Okay, so this is cordyceps. What cordyceps used to protect your kidney. Secondly, I would like to introduce you zinc. Zinc also very good to the kidney, right? Mainly we can find that several studies underline the critical role of zinc in reducing oxidative stress level, which is considered the common denominator of the mechanism responsible for the progression of kidney disease. Patient with ESRD, which is a end-stage renal disease, may develop zinc deficiency because of dietary protein restriction. So end-stage renal disease, we will always recommend them don't to take animal protein, but they can take the plant protein, especially the soy isolate protein. So this is very important. So go for soy isolate protein. And so impaired gastrointestinal zinc absorption and zinc loss secondary to breathing or to binding of zinc to dialysis membranes. Okay, so when people are going to this dialysis or they are entering to this ESRD, which is an end-stage renal disease, they will lose a lot of zinc, and losing all this zinc is actually also harmful to the body, because we need zinc to do some to push some enzyme reactions. Okay, as I said, zinc is 300 over enzyme reaction cofactors, so we cannot live without zinc. All right, we cannot live without zinc. So zinc deficiency is always happen in end-stage renal disease. Renal, the name renal, the layman we call kidney. Medical terms called renal, so it's actually the same thing. So zinc supplementation has been reported to improve taste acuity, appetite, pruritus, and this erythropoietin, which is the kidney will release to signal the bone marrow to make more red blood cells. So erythropoietin. So in dialysis patient, which is zinc is actually bringing up the kidney function as well. And the last one, zinc supplementation also improve immune function and sexual function. This is an additional effect. People who in dialysis, I don't think they will still thinking about sex, about that thing, about the fun on the bed, because they are so troublesome, right? They might in depressions. They may not think about that, but zinc already proved that it can improve the immune function and sexual function in these hemodialysis patients. Okay, so zinc is very important. And coenzyme Q10, this is one, and we also cannot miss. All right, coenzyme Q10, contemporarily we only sell in TIENS India. Hopefully we can bring to the other country. All right, for coenzyme Q10, study have shown that coenzyme Q10, okay, significantly reduction in serum creatinine, blood urea, and significant increase in creatinine clearance. So coenzyme Q10 not only for your heart power, not only work as an antioxidant, and coenzyme Q10 also reducing the creatinine and the urea in your bloodstream, which means coenzyme Q10 also bringing up your renal function, bringing up your kidney functions. All right, so treatment with coenzyme Q10 improve renal function in patients with chronic renal failure and decrease the needs of dialysis. And the third thing, in the double-blind trial, coenzyme Q10 significantly improved measure of renal injury at 1 week after lithotripsy. Lithotripsy is a kind of therapy, is a kind of surgery that they put in the endoscope from your urine tract all the way to the stone, and then they can use, maybe they use water to break it down, to break the stone down, or they use the electric to break the stone down, or they use laser to break the stone down, or they use something to knock the stone to make the stone, to break the stone. Okay, so this is, we call it lithotripsy. So including increase in GFR, which is your glomerulus filtering rate, and reduce protein urea level. So coenzyme Q10 also having this kind of function. Supplementation with coenzyme Q10 improve renal function in patients with ESRD, end-stage renal disease, receiving hemodialysis. So cordyceps, zinc, coenzyme Q10, perfect to protect perfectly protecting your kidney. And antioxidants, last but not least, antioxidant always the must, as I say, or whatever you prescribe to your customer, please always give them the antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. Okay, so antioxidants, current evidence suggests that antioxidant therapy in pre-dialysis chronic disease, kidney disease patient may prevent progression to end-stage kidney disease. So antioxidants, always the foundations. So the nutrients introduced to you, I would say, if you're asking me the nutrients, what kind of a TIENS product that we can use for the kidney disorder. The first will be cordyceps, second zinc and coenzyme Q10. For antioxidant, green tea extract, grapes extract, and anti-inflammation will be this sea button seed oil, omega-3, and spirulina, of course, always the superfood for us to give us the complete nutrients. Okay, so all these are very important. And any other nutrients, like actually many nutrients are helpful to kidney disorder, like vitamin B complex. B complex also helpful to the renal disease, and vitamin K as well helpful to the renal disease. L-carnitine. What else? Yeah, can't remember so many, but all these are quite important. I would say by taking cordyceps, zinc, and coenzyme Q10 daily, it can significantly, effectively to protect you, to avoid or to prevent the kidney disorder. Okay, so if you're already having kidney disorder, take cordyceps, zinc, coenzyme Q10, green tea extract or grapes extract. All this is a must. All this is a must. If you want to do the prevention, at least the top 3 you have to take. Okay, this one should prevent you to buy new kidney. Okay, to buy new, is prevent you to buy new kidney, to prevent you to go into the kidney transplant. Okay, that's it for today. Wow, long enough. 1.5, more than 1.5 hours. let me